Hello and welcome to some more Tesla news. Lots of exciting stuff this week. Elon's tweeting again. He's mentioned that there's a new firmware update that came out this past weekend. It allows for autopilot on local roads and automatic parallel parking. So that's cool. I can't wait to try it. Too much snow right now for me to give it a shot. I was trying, but I couldn't find any clear roads. There's also a leaked email from Elon that was spreading around that addresses employees regarding the unionization of the Tesla factory. And he stated some statistics about it being a safer workplace and that he has plans to make it a more fun workplace. So like putting in a roller coaster or a tram, I guess, between areas. Weird stuff, but overall it sounds like it's a pretty good place to work. But as with any place, there's always issues. And maybe this whole ordeal is going to make it even a better place to work. So, yay. Let me know what you think. Do you think unions are good or bad? I mean, I understand where it needs to be in place, but if the place is already pretty decent or they actually are able to do, more creative things, I don't see why not. So Tesla vehicles were shuttling celebrities to the Oscars last night via a limo company that Morgan Freeman helped fund. So that's kind of cool. Celebrities riding in Teslas. If you don't know already, there's a lot of celebrities that own Teslas, including Morgan Freeman, Leonardo DiCaprio, and a bunch of other people. Will Smith. The quarterly earnings report for fourth quarter 2016 finally came out, and there was lots of information in there that was pretty exciting. They're talking about how the Model 3 is on track, and the production is going to start in July with volume production in September, and that there's going to be early prototypes as soon as now. Like they're making them as this video is being made. So they're going to do some crash tests on them. They're thinking by the end of this year they'll be making about 5,000 Teslas a week. So that'll be equivalent of 250,000 per year. So lots of more Teslas on the road. Like, that's a lot. I mean, that's more Teslas are gonna be made next year than there are Teslas on the road right now. So that's a lot. That's pretty exciting. Tesla also said that their Solarcity factory in Buffalo is now going to be called the Gigafactory 2. So that's kind of interesting. And that they're going to be announcing plans for the Gigafactory 3 and 4 coming out later this year. Oh, and 5. They're going to announce where they're going to be placing them. So they're planning this all out this year. A total of 5 Gigafactories. And apparently Gigafactories aren't going to be only for batteries. Apparently they're going to do solar too, which is pretty interesting. More Gigafactories. And then they're still on track to be making 1 million cars a year by 2020. That's a lot of cars. They also mentioned that the first set of cars that come out in July are going to be founders that go to employees as like a thank you, which is pretty cool. So the employees are going to get first dibs. I get those. When I had ordered my Model 3, they said that Tesla owners and people waiting in line, then it goes, that's the order that it'll be in, and also by state. So if you're in California, you'll be getting them sooner than the people that are in the East Coast. I'm a Tesla owner and I waited in line, so I'm not in California, but maybe I'll get one by the end of the year. Who knows? I'll let you guys know. What do you guys think? Model X news. My Model X had some work done on it. One of the tiny little things that was wrong with it when I got it was there was a tiny little rip in one of the seats. So I asked them if they could fix it, and they said, better yet, we'll just replace the whole seat, and we'll take it out to you. So it's pretty cool. A ranger came in from Salt Lake in a truck, and he brought me a new seat all the way out to Riverton, Wyoming, and he replaced it. And he also kind of went over the whole car and kind of tuned up some things, and my door was starting to squeak, one of my Falcon Wing doors. So he fixed that. It doesn't squeak anymore. And he's a really cool guy. And he also did a firmware update, but I'm not sure if the firmware update took. It's weird. It says that it's still the same old firmware, but it gave me the release notes of the new firmware, and that might be why I can't get the local roads or parallel parking to work yet. So I've emailed Tesla and I asked him to re-push up the update, which they have done before. So if you didn't know you could do that, that's apparently something you can do. If you're lagging behind several firmwares from what people are reporting, you can actually email Tesla and they'll push it again. Because what they do is they push out the update to everybody, and if you like break the connection to your Wi-Fi from your car and you go somewhere else while it's doing the update, it just won't do it. And then you'll be left out of that update cycle until the next big push, apparently, is what they were emailing me, that I was behind on a couple updates, and they said, well, we tried pushing it out, but it was failing. So that's good to know. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and if you haven't, please do. Comments below on anything else you'd like to see. Again, I've been waiting to do like the big review of my Model X after I've had some time with it, and I can actually get a camera out to really show it. I don't know, it might be kind of interesting to show it in some snow, so maybe I'll get a little bit of that off-road snow action. See you guys next time.